Hello and good day, and I really don't know where to start this week because there are so many stories for me to talk about. I've decided to talk about this one. It was in the Canary, which is online. It's independent media, and you've probably heard of it. It's fairly well known, and again, it's a story that you really are getting sick of listening about because there are so many of them, and it's every single day there's another story about you know who. Yes, the Tories, the DWP, the benefit system. So yes, we're going to have a little chat about this story today, which is in the Canary. The headline is the DWP wants to start spying on disabled children in case they're benefit cheats. This was a little while ago. This was an article. However, it's topical because I don't believe that they did it, but they will do now because of the current trend to be more cruel than they actually are. So the article goes on. It's looking to extend which benefit it routinely investigates for fraud, and now it wants to include disabled children and pensioners in the dragnet. It's creating a hostile environment, and it's getting even more hostile. Well, we know that because Boris has announced it as being that they're going to ramp up the cruelty. So it doesn't really surprise me whatsoever. And of course, since we've had the election, there's an article that I'll be telling you about. I don't want to tell you I told you so, but I'm going to be able to say I told you so. So this story, currently the DWP already measure 6 benefits, which is JSA, ESA, pension credit, housing benefit, universal credit, PIP. And when they say measure, what they mean is visit or phone claimants to check their current circumstances are still the same. And they do that regularly. And they have what we have recorded on our systems to see if it matches and whether they are getting the right amount of benefit based on those current circumstances. Which is obviously why ESA and PIP, you get regular contact from the brown envelope. So the proposal is that they are going to include in that list now attendance allowance, carers allowance and DLA for children, because DLA is still paid to children. Attendance allowance is support for disabled pensioners, and they pay their DLA to children who have difficulties walking or needs much more looking after than a child of the same age who doesn't have a disability. The problem is that they made it out to be a bigger problem than in reality, because the stats don't support the claims. They go on to say that, blah, 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 there's X amount of money being overpaid to claimants, and they quote the last 3 or 4 years, and it was found to be at the same level nearly every year. But if you delve deeper into the figures, and it's not a disabled people's benefits that are being greatly overpaid, it's actually housing benefit which is being overpaid, accounting for 38% of the total overpayment bill. The main disability benefit the DWP investigates for fraud, which is PIP, was 6.8% of the overpayment bill, a figure that was unchanged from way back in 2016. So, but in a consultation, the DWP says that it decides which benefits to measure for fraud and error based on on ones that have the highest expenditure or that we believe might have the highest levels of fraud and error. Well, PIP has neither of those. It has neither the highest level of fraud nor the highest expenditure amongst disability benefits. It actually accounts for 14% of DWP spend in this area. Yet the DWP now want to target disabled people even more. So the campaign by DPAC, which is Disabled People Against Cuts, is a campaign that they are fighting these Tories scumbags. But the actual thing is out of control. But they add the final insult to injury, and it estimates that there are, in 2015-16, there was 12.4 billion of unclaimed benefits, 10 times the amount of fraud they suspect, but it doesn't include PIP in its unclaimed benefit estimates. So with the department now effectively looking to spy on disabled children, the ramping up of the so-called benefit cheats culture looks set to continue. The DWP is truly out of control, and there is a campaign from DPAC which you can go and sign up for. So there we go. That is story number 1 of this week. Even though it's a little bit late, it's still appropriate because the whole ethos is to ramp up the cruelty. Have a good day. By the way, it's nearly Christmas Day, so depending on when this video gets out, if you're having a Christmas Day, have a good one, and I'll catch you later. Bye for now.